The month of May is Muslim Heritage Month, and I'm doing a series on respecting women and the role of men in Islam. And so for the past two videos, I've been talking about hijab and your words and your intentions. And today I'm going to talk about how cumulatively these choices can lead to you breaking your own heart. My name is Cordelia Gaffar. I'm the Ultimate Joy Goddess and the CEO of Cordelia Gaffar Enterprises. I guide emotionally exhausted women to consider pleasure as a possibility so that they can take it on as a lifestyle. In this series today, we're going to talk about when a man does not respect a woman, you are breaking your own heart. So you are creating a situation for yourself that will be untenable. The more that you are judgmental, the more that you are speaking death into the heart of the woman in your life, you are reaping the results of your words and your actions. Stop and think about that for a minute. How is your lack of respect breaking your heart? How is your choice of words breaking your own heart? How are you showing up? And what is that doing to you? So as you think about that, I want you to consider some new ways of being. You most often are asking for, you may be complaining. What are you complaining about? Literally, I'm asking, journal about it. What are the things that you're complaining about? Is there anything that you could possibly do about the things that you would like to see? Right? We often hear, be the change you want to see in the world. What could you do to bring change into your life? What could you do to bring change into your world? How can you behave differently so that your heart doesn't ache? And for your consideration, are you considering pleasure as a possibility for yourself? What would happen if you approached your lives, right? Your collective lives together and your individual life, right? Because you got to start with yourself. From what would make me love this moment? What would make me love doing this? And be present with this. And be honest with yourself. You may find some very interesting things about yourself. There's a term called projection. A lot of times we complain about things that we ourselves are deficient in. So we complain and we project onto another person. A lot of times it ends up being your spouse. So if you're a man and listening to this, when you complain to your wife about the way she's being, is that something you're deficient in? Is that perhaps a projection of your own inferiority? Is it perhaps a projection of, you know you're not doing enough, you know that you could help out more? And in the end, all you allow yourself to see is that you're getting the short end of the stick. Are you? Of course you are, because you created that. If you would like to create something different, you may consider stop complaining and do something about it. And the doing would be in the way that you're being. Be the person you want her to be. Be the mirror image of what you desire. As long as you're not doing that, you're going to be unhappy, and you're going to sadly be breaking your own heart. You are responsible ultimately for the condition of your heart. This is what we are taught in Islam. It's the condition of your heart which precedes the content of your character. And the content of your character is what creates your world. Because who you are and who you be is who you create in your world. Those are the people that end up being your friends. Those are the people that you spend a lot of time with. Those are the people that maybe you have someone, right? Maybe you have a kind, hardworking, genuine wife or woman in your life. But through your disrespect, you're creating her as an exhausted, an emotionally exhausted, bitter, resentful, and as a result, obviously disrespectful person. Who could possibly respect someone who is mistreating them? Is it, to the best of your ability, it gets hard, right? Think about people in your life who you want to respect them because of their position, right? Maybe it's an elder in your family. Maybe it's a leader in your community. Maybe it's your boss. But they're such a dick that it's just hard. Yeah. So this is a position that you're putting your wife in, the woman in your life in. And who's really suffering the most is you. And it's all your fault. So consider as a possibility to respect her, right? To not judge her, to not project, to not should on her. And as I'm closing out my message today, it's occurring to me that perhaps, I've played this open your heart game with a group of women recently. Perhaps this is a game that men need to play with me as well. So consider that. Share your thoughts if that is something that resonates or speaks to you. But most of all, today, make a new choice. Respect the women in your life. And until next time, be free.